So this just came in. We have Demoniacal Fits Dragon Ball GT version of Goku. They call it Unexpected Adventure. This is what their box looks like. Demoniacal Fit. They have really good box art. Their boxes look good. They always look like event exclusive, so I think that's pretty clever. Let's get this thing out of the box. Unbox this bad boy, huh? So I think it's cool that they came out with this because let me put this box to the side. I've been wanting to add a Dragon Ball GT version of Goku to my collection. I was gonna try to customize one, but this one looks pretty sick. So Demoniacal Fit, man, just right out the box, you get like so many accessories. So we got a Ki Blast effect. I have one that's put together from their Counterattacking K release that we can look at, so I don't lose all these pieces. You have so many hands and so many faces. So let's get it out the box. See, those pieces are already flying everywhere. So pulling him out the box so far, he feels good. We'll get into him in a second. Let's just go over the accessories real quick. There's also a little bag here that has 2 extra hands. And those are just the karate style hands. If I could get through the hands real quick. We'll just do one at a time because they're kind of hard to get out. So you do get 2 of these kind of praying Ki Blast hands. There's going to be 2 of these open palm Ki Blast hands. And then 2 of the other open palm Ki Blast hands are kind of like putting his fist inside of a hand. Hands. And then there's another fist in here. This is right fist because that one has the instant transmission fingers. So there's other fist in the middle. A little bit of stain there, but that's okay. And then obviously the instant transmission hand. So again, like I said, we'll get into him in a second. So Super Saiyan head sculpt. This figure comes with 2 head sculpts, which is dope, man. We all want a Super Saiyan and a base form. So looking up closely, actually, I have full power Goku here to kind of compare them to. Let's take this off for a second and look at the differences here. So full power Goku versus Demoniacal Fits GT Goku Unexpected Adventure. But the faces definitely look different. There's a lot more shading in the Demoniacal Fit. I'm not sure if the camera could pick that up, but all in here is really good shading. They're both kind of like a matte finish. A lot of details in the face with the lining. Let's look at the other face sculpts here. Let's get these all out at once. Base form out too. Man, I've seen the pictures online for the base form details, and they look like really good. I'm gonna get into those after the Super Saiyan face. So we have the grinning face. Look at the comparison between full power Goku and Unexpected Adventure. Looks pretty good. Teeth gritting face. I mean, these are gonna look different. I just wanted the comparison because these are the 2 Super Saiyan forms that we do have. I know Demoniacal Fit came out with another Super Saiyan form, but I didn't get that one. And then there's also Awakening Goku, but that one looks way different. So teeth gritting face. Demoniacal Fit, like I said, their detail's really good, man. They even shade the ears. They got the lining in the face and the eyes and things like that, and the mouth. And then I know there's a yelling face here somewhere. There it is. And then there's a yelling face. Again, a lot different. Hard to compare it to that because they're like totally different face. But just looking at these faces. Oh, that's a full power, sorry. But to put that on there. And the pegs are the same for this. You can actually put this head on this Goku body if you wanted to. Can you? Before I get into the figure. Yeah, so that does fit. Actually, it comes off very easily, so maybe not. I'm sure you could get it in there to kind of give him a different look. You'd have to work to, you know what, mine has like something in there. I'm gonna have to Dremel that out, but for sure these neck pegs are the same. They're definitely the same, so you could do head swaps on those. The neck peg that is different is the counter-attacking K head. And I'll show you that in a second. Well, you can put this one on here just to show you. See how that snaps on there? So you can get Unexpected Adventure's head on full power Goku's body. So I'll put him to the side for a second. Hear that snap, perfect. So getting into the figure, before I go into the base form head sculpt, so articulation, like right out of the box, the figure feels good. Demoniacal Fit always has really good material of plastic. So we have your regular stuff. The arms go up to about there. With the butterfly joint, they can, if you pull that forward, little trick there. He can't really reach towards his chest. Maybe put it back there. Yeah, still not quite. But that's okay. You have your bicep swivels good, nice and tight. Double jointed elbow. If you pull this up and then lean it forward, you get kind of a little bit more lean, but that's kind of it. Leaning back about that much. Swivel at the waist is kind of tight. I think it's because the gi, as you can hear that like squeaky sound, you're not going to be able to, I mean, I'm sure you can, but you could turn them, you know, to about there and to about there without using too much force. You don't want that to pop out. This gi here is kind of like a rubbery, like harder plastic, but you can still get them to a splits to about right there, similar to counter-attacking K, and then splits to about there. Double jointed knee, ankle rocker, foot ankle hinge, or is that still a rocker? And then toe hinge, right? So it goes up to about there. And like I said, with I do have counter-attacking K here, and I have the S-Row head sculpt on here. We'll look at the differences between them. Oh my gosh, I even got sticky tack in there. So I was gonna say that this peg on counter-attacking K is smaller than the other pegs and the other Gokus. And I mean, obviously you can see that I have sticky tack in there so it can stay in place. So looking at the differences in the base form head sculpt, Unexpected Adventure looks kind of different. I mean, it still captures Goku's likeness, but I honestly think S-Row Goku looks good. If they would just add the details in the eyes, like the lining here. Can the camera pick it up? There's like slight lining underneath the eye, and then you get the lining on the top of the smile there. But that gives it more of like a contrast and detail. The skin tone's different, both in counter-attacking K and in this Unexpected Adventure. They did get the gi from counter-attacking K. This plastic is actually softer than this plastic here, so so that's the kind of like the smirky face. Height comparison between the two. This figure is kind of a little bit taller, but not quite. It's still in scale. They look good next to each other. One thing I forgot to say is the head sculpt that comes with counter-attacking K, right, is SSGSS head sculpt. It's the same as the Super Saiyan head sculpt on Unexpected Adventure. I put mine on the Kaioken Goku because I like the detail in the bangs, but it's pretty much the same, just a different paint, a repaint. A lot of people were saying that the pants, I have Gogeta here, are the same as Gogeta's. Not quite. As you can see at the bottom, Gogeta's got like a thicker, like where the calf meets the ankle area, it's thicker, so it's actually a different mold. Even the socks, the design is different. The shoes are the same, I would say that. I think Tien has the same shoes also. But even with counterattacking K, the pants are different at the bottom, so it's definitely a new sculpt for this figure, which is always good. The figure has shading in the knee only. I don't see any shading anywhere else. It's got like a shiny finish on this upper area, matte finish, a little shiny in the back. But the skin tone looks good, it looks different. So let's go over the faces real quick. Like I said, if you look at the details here, right? This is Unexpected Adventure. It captures Goku's lightness really good with the lining. You see the lining here and then the lining underneath the eyes. If you look at this same face on S-Row Goku, not only the skin tone, but just like, you know, the eye, the details are different. So Unexpected Adventure Demoniacal Fit definitely gets it right with details. We have the serious face here. Hopefully the camera picks up the difference in detail. So S-Row actually has shading in the ear, but no, there's not much lining in the face, so it kind of takes away from the likeness of capturing Goku. So there's a difference there. And then which face is left? Well, there's a yelling face here. I didn't bring out the S-Row yelling face, but if you look at that, that looks dope. I'm actually gonna put this on his face right now to do a quick face swap. Oh, I forgot to show the key blast effect. I'll show that after I put this face on to give you a different look. And I'll change his hand out, but I'll change that to a fist in a second. But if you look, just look how the detail in that, man. That looks really good. Demoniacal Fit always does their stuff. Let me get the key blast effect out real quick. It's still in the box. So the key blast effect, what I did notice is, like, you know, this is really clear blue, really like a clear blue. And then this one here, this is from Counterattacking K. It just has a different, I mean, it's still clear obviously, but it kind of looks like, I don't know if the word is opaque, but you can see the difference is what I'm saying. So obviously this beam would look like this one if I put the sticks in there, but it'll just take too long to put it all together. So this is what the key blast effect looks like. Again, Demoniacal Fit gives you like there's so many accessories. So fist, to change that out, get them like in a, see, that looks good. Powering up. And then if I could, I will dremel that out later so this could fit on, because it's even fitting on loosely on the figure that it came with. So, and then here's the Super Saiyan look. Get him in a good pose, like kind of like that. So looks good, man. So again, this is Demoniacal Fit, Unexpected Adventure, Dragon Ball GT Goku. Again, the pegs are the same as the other Gokus if you want to do a head swap. The only one that's different is if you got the Counterattacking K, he has like a smaller neck peg. But all the neck pegs definitely fit. So this is a good figure to add to your collection. Like I said, I've always wanted a GT Goku. If this was a good video, you go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to look out for my next videos to come, go ahead and subscribe. Until then, thank you for watching, man, and go ahead and grab this figure. And one more thing, you guys ask like where I get my figures from and things like that. This is from 5K Toys. He's also on omnime.com, and then obviously AliExpress, but AliExpress's prices go up with like scalping prices. So if you want this figure, think it'll look good in your collection, I say grab him now. He's still on 5K Toys. And yeah, have a good one.